Where in the sequence of sections is this one relative to the ones we were just looking at? But don't. Okay, now you can go ahead and say.
More posterior.
Yeah, it is more posterior. How do you know that?
Well, you have more lateral ventricles and stuff.
That's right. You can see lateral ventricles and also more centrum semiovelli, but the lateral ventricles are just appearing. Correct. Now I'm going to ask these questions on the exam.
Yeah, because the further you go in, the more central.
Now, this is, you can now just note that on this one, the gyrus rectus is going from A to P, and it has significant length. So it just keeps turning up, and throughout the frontal lobes territory in the coronal series of sections. So the gyrus rectus is here, the olfactory sulcus is there, and the orbital gyri are there. But now some other stuff has appeared over here as well, and there's a bunch of stuff here. This section is going to get more questions than the others that we just looked at. Now, but before I start pointing out the other things, I want to ask this question. Now, I said last time that there are some sections where it's possible to tell which side of there are some slices in which it's possible to tell which side of the slice you're on without seeing the other side. You can infer which side you're on from just looking at one side. But don't say anything right away. This is a little tricky because you've never seen anything like this before. That's why. Which side of the slice is this on? You can assume the probability is 1.0 that I will ask that question on this slice on the test. Okay, so look.
You sick folks.
And the question is, which side of the slice is this? And then how do you know? And that's tricky because you haven't seen, I should say not tricky, but difficult, because you haven't seen anything like this before. And the ones we've been looking at now are anterior to anything in Haynes.
Wait, is this in comparison to what? The previous one?
Well, no, which side of the slice is this? And there's...
In comparison to what, though?
In comparison to the other side.
That's what I was asking.
In comparison to the other side of the slice, which I'm not showing.
I can't see.
So I want you to infer from what you see which side of the slice this is.
Inferences are like assumptions. You know what happens when that. You make them.
I'm gonna guess.
Well, you have to make them based on data.
Absolutely.
It's 50-50, so I like
No,
your
it's not 50-50.
Well, it's either anterior or posterior.
99.9.
50%.
Right, but that's if you're just doing random guess, which you shouldn't do. It's 50-50 if you just
So
do
the
random
probability is
guess.
still 50-50.
Can you repeat the question?
Only if you're doing random guess.
Which side is it?
Yeah, so which side is it?
We didn't see.
I didn't see the other side.
No, he's not going to show it. He's saying we should be able to tell just by looking.
Which side is
Did
it?
you? He already flipped it.
Say again?
Did you already flip it?
No, I'm not. What I just said
It's
is that,
anterior.
there are some sections in which it's possible to tell which side you're on without seeing the other side. This is one of them. So you have to infer which side this is from what you see. And then so look at what you're seeing here and try to make an inference, and then I will answer the question, all I'm going to say.
Can I see it real quick?
Yeah. So which side is this now?
Where's he going? Well, can you just fuck, man?
You just showed us that.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah, I
So,
just wanted to
which
see it.
side?
Yeah, as compared to
It
what?
is posterior.
The other side.
Compared to
Posterior,
this
let me see.
side. No,
That's posterior.
we know? Is that because of the
I'll
Posterior.
show it afterwards. But on the test, I won't show it.
What do you mean, though?
Because I'm
That's not
saying
fair.
that there are some sections that which it's
Oh,
possible
the
to
ventricles.
infer which side you're looking at without seeing the other side, and I want you to be able to do that.
I see that.
And the answer is it's posterior.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, you can see
Yeah.
it indents like that.
So now, what about the ventral? The ventricle says. Now, just let's back off on the camera for a moment. What about the ventricle says that this side is more posterior? It is the posterior side.
Because if it's coming from the anterior, then... Oh, if you're looking at it from posterior, it indents in anterior.
Right. Now, here you see the anterior poles of the horns of the